Hello friends, today we will discuss one more important question in the interview. Interviewer most probably asks one question, that is, what are your strengths and what are your weakness? From last class we have discussed what are your weakness. Sorry, last class we have discussed what are your strengths and how can you will give answer on these questions. So today we have discussed what are your weakness. This is also one of the most important question whenever you are going to give an interview, because whenever you are going for an interview they ask what are your weakness. The basic question is whether your weakness not harmful for our company. For example, if you will say I am a lazy person, that means if their company need a hardworking person and you will say I am a lazy person, that means you are not fruitful for that company. Is it correct? So that's why what are your strength and what are your weakness is the most important question for everyone. Don't worry friends, after today you will not face any problem with that question. What are your weakness? Today I will teach you what are your weakness. We have to give this question answer in that way HR will feel that person or this person will be fruitful for our organization. For example, I can say I'm a straightforward person and I work with a service industry, and here we have to handle our customer and consumers, and I will say I am a straightforward person. That means it's totally negative answer, no? Means if I am a totally straightforward person, then can I handle my customer? No. So that's why sometime this type of answer going to be wrong. But when you are giving in a official company, here you have to work with computers only. In that company you can say I'm a straightforward person. In your weakness you can say it, there is no problem. Then apart from that you can say it impatience. I'm an impatient person. Impatience means basic means you is you don't have patience to handle a situation. That is called impatience. For example, you are work in an industry, there patience is the most important thing. For example, you maybe work with stock market and maybe work with any companies. There patience is most important thing, and you can say I am an impatient person. That means you don't have patience. That is also one of the most. If you say I'm a impatient person, that is one of the most critical thing on that situation. So that's why whenever give the answer, think first why what HR want to listen from you. That is the most important thing. And apart from that, some people are very sensitive and they can say I'm a sensitive person. I have also seen many people are very sensitive and they give wrong answer. Sensitive is not correct answer. Some cases, some interview more talkative. I have seen many people are more talkative. They have say a lot of things, but whenever when we are asked about their skills, their knowledge, they are zero. And but they have speak a lot of things. That is also negative, because you have to first be a good listener, then you can speak, because you have two ears one mouth. So first listen properly, after that speak. So more talkative also your weakness. You can say earlier I was more talkative person, but now I understand the thing. And first nowadays before I speak I properly listen, then I will speak. That is, you can speak in your weakness, because first you have told about your weakness, but then you have told that you had already correct your mistakes. Means earlier I have a talkative person, but at present time I understand what is the importance of listens. So now I have in listen first, then I will talk about something. And apart from that, I one more thing you can say, earlier I trust people very easily, That is also your weakness, because many people I have seen, they easily trust to anyone. That is also very problematic things. So this is also your weakness. You can see, you can say this question answer like that: earlier I trust people very easily, by that I got cheated by someone. And nowadays, before believing anyone, before trusting anyone, I check and verify, then I can believe and trust with anyone. Here you have to say positive thing is that you have check and verify. Before, after that you can trust. But when you will say I can trust people very easily, and you are working with a company that you have to transaction your money, and you have trust people, and by that company get losses. So that will be negative things, na. But when you are with a service industry, or many other industry, you are trust people, but they have cheated you, that is also a weakness. But whenever you are saying about negative, try to do with positive immediately. What I said na, earlier I was trust people very easily. At present of time, whenever I trusting people and believing people, before that I check and verify, and after that I trust to people. Then one more thing is that I take decision very quickly. Some people are take decision very quickly. Even I am also take very fast decisions, and it's also very good for its strength as well as your weakness. Because whenever you take decision in 21st century, company is going to very fast growing, and everyone is very fast. So fast decision making in some cases it's your strength, and in some cases it is your weakness. See, yeah, I can take a decision very quickly, uh, but that decision is totally wrong. That is also your weakness, because whenever you are taking a decision, that time you have to check and verify your decision is correct or not, and you have to do the SWOT analysis. That is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. But at present time we don't have time to analysis all the things. We Apart from on that, another video we are discuss about the SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? What is your strength, weakness, strength, opportunity? I will discuss about that. And now we come to what are your weakness, and discuss about that. I can take decision very quickly. That is also wrong. And one more thing, one of the most important answer is that I can't say no when people ask for help. That is the most important weakness. I can't say no when people ask for help, because in whenever you are started your career, and maybe not in career, in your education life and friends, whatever, if you can't say no to your friends, then and colleagues, then it must be very harmful for you. First learn how to say no. It is one of the most difficult work in the world. How to say no. This is the most weakness in everyone. You can say, so that in your weakness you can say I can say no when someone asks for help. That is your weakness. But by that you also get problem, na. If someone asks for help, for example, you don't have money, you have 5,000 money for yourself, and I will say, please help me, and you will give 5,000, and you will give me that 5,000. You will also face na that problem. That's why I told you, first learn how to say no. Then I get nervous when I meet new peoples, and when I talk with stranger, and I get nervous when I meet strangers. That is also a problem. Why you need to means nervous? Strangers are not eating you, na. And not they come and bite you. Why they will bite you? Why you will fearful for a stranger? that is also your weakness. So before that, before you're nervous, try to develop your personality, that is your communication skill. By improve your communication skill so that you can communicate with your strangers, and by that your strangers also impressed by that. It is very easy work. So you can say, earlier I was get nervous when I meet with stranger, but now I develop my communication skill, and now I can handle to stranger also. And apart from that,